That there is Spanish Creek, and it was used for gold mining through the 19th and 20th centuries. Okay, come on, let's go. That looks like that could be a bear den or something, I don't know. Not gonna risk peeking my head in there though. There was some kind of dwelling. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the pup came in. That felt amazing. All right, that was a nice little detour. Now, let's get back onto the trail. Keep going, see what else we can find out here. Probably go for another swim later on once I warm back up. I hear a train, but don't really see it. Oh, there it is. You probably can't see it on film. It's just a single cart. I was reading a little bit information about the trail from a placard that they had at the trailhead. And I guess this trail was built in 1905, and it was originally constructed as a way to bring in food and supplies and materials as they constructed the Pacific Union Railway through this area, which is pretty neat. I had my Jackery solar panel up here on the roof because the sun was directly overhead, and I was trying to get some charge while I was on the hike. But unfortunately, it seems like the sun just went behind those trees really early on because I didn't get much charge, but a little is better than none, I guess. Check it out, y'all. It's going down tonight. We got carne asada, and we're making some tacos. Got all the fixins there. It's gonna be so good. I don't know if that is more exciting or this view from the back porch. Check it out. That is quite the view from the porch. This is when it's worth it to have this back porch. Days like this, where I get to just come out and sit here and take in this view. I have to leave the door open for a bit because it's so dang hot in here. I feel the nice cold air rushing in from outside. It's nice and cold out. But there's just no airflow in here. I need a fan. A ceiling fan, a max air fan would be ideal, but that's a project for another time. For now, we'll just leave the door open and hope a bear doesn't rush in while the door's open. Just the smell is enough sometimes, you know? Not really though, I'm definitely needing a sip as well, in addition to the smell, but the smell is a good start. Oh shoot, we've got some overflow. We've got some overflow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's care of that real quick. Fortunately, that means the coffee is filled to the brim, which is nice. I like that. It actually got really cold last night. At one point, I had woken up in the middle of the night and I closed one of the windows because I was just a little bit chilly underneath the blanket. And that's a good sign. I looked at the weather this morning and it seems like things are about to start cooling down. Autumn is around the corner, and up until now it's felt completely like it's still summer in full swing. And in some places in the country, I'm sure it's gonna be summer for the foreseeable future, but in a lot of spots, including where I'm at now, the temperature seems to be dropping very soon. So I'm excited for that, very excited for that. Summer's great, but honestly, the hot temperatures make it a lot less enjoyable for me. What are you doing over there? No hunting. You leave those critters alone, Kaya. Those squirrels, those chipmunks, they're good critters. You leave them alone. You leave them be. All right, Kyle, let's see if you remember how to do this. You have to leave these. Remember, leave these. Do not fetch these. Do not fetch. Remember? Sit. Okay. Okay, break. You're free. So this is Kaya's second time playing disc golf. The first time, she kind of understood after we had her tethered up to this that she had to leave the discs, and if she would leave the discs, she got to run after them. Right now, I think she totally forgot because she just ran and retrieved the disc. It was a pretty good throw too, so we're gonna see if we could make her remember that she's gonna leave the disc. My first throw was better, but what can you do? I don't know exactly where it went before Kaya snagged it, so remember, Kaya, you gotta leave it. Ooh, terrible. It's so hard to do it. Leave it! Leave it! Good, good girl. There we go. Now she remembers. Now she remembers. Good girl, good girl. Oh, come on. Here's my car. Robbed. This is a really nice course. As you can see, it's just nestled here in the pine forest. It's a little on the dry side, but you know, it's the end of summer. What do you expect? Definitely under the sun, but fortunately it's actually not too warm today. It's like perfect temperature. From downtown here, par. Oh, dang, that was close. Leave it. I don't know how well you guys saw that, but that was actually quite closer than I was expecting. A little bit to the right, and I would have sunk it. Oh well. There you go, crazy dog. Drink up, you're running around like a maniac. This crazy dog. Look at this crazy dog. Yeah, drink up, drink up. That is quite a strange thing to find at a tee. Hopefully that's not a bad omen of some sort. Is this G-rated? Am I able to show this? So we're currently in the Tahoe National Forest, just outside of Truckee, California. And probably spend the next night or two around here before headed either to Tahoe or straight to Mammoth Lakes. I haven't exactly decided, kind of just taking it as it comes, you know? Great outdoors. Yeah! Woo! All right. It's a good way to start off the back nine, boys and girls. For the next few holes here, the course is right alongside this really pretty lake. Hopefully I don't send any discs down into the water. That would not be good. All right, Kaya, you're rearing to go. Let's do it. Just wrapped up with our game of disc golf. We did indeed end up playing the entire 18 holes, and it took about 2.5 hours. It was a great course, really fun time. Kaya is absolutely pooped. She was running around like a maniac the entire game, chasing the discs, which was really fun to watch. But anyways, right now we're headed down into Truckee, the town of Truckee, because I realized that I totally ran out of coffee this morning and I need to go get a bag so I'm able to have coffee tomorrow morning. So that's number one priority. And then after that, we'll go find a spot to camp for the night. I kind of wanted to do some grocery shopping today, but at this point, I don't really want to go through all that. So I'll just take care of that tomorrow. And today, we'll just get coffee and then go chill out for the rest of the night. Can you guys see that bottom price from here? $6.35 a gallon for diesel. Yikes. I mean, even normal gasoline is $6.25. Jeez, what are we in 2021? Got my coffee and a little cheddar scone action as a snack. Freaking hungry. Cheddar chive scone. Not bad. My left rear airbag has been super low on air for quite a while now, but every single gas station that I went to, the air for some reason wasn't working. I mean, I was in pretty remote regions, but still, it was kind of funny that like I tried to go to like at least 4 different gas stations and all of them did not have working air. But I got it now, got it all filled up. That was kind of sketching me out a little bit because one side was like filled up and then the other side was super low. So I thought that, you know, things felt a little bit weird, but we're squared away now. And now it's time to go find ourselves a camping spot for the night. I never even knew this little downtown Truckee existed, but certainly seems like the place to be on a Friday night. The streets are literally lined, every single parking spot taken. That looks crazy. Downtown Truckee. I don't know exactly where the Donner Pass is in relation to where we're currently driving right now, but I do know that I exited the highway at Donner Pass Road. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Donner Party, they were basically this group of a party of people migrating west to California in, I believe, sometime in the mid 1800s. And essentially what happened is they got caught here at Donner Pass in an early winter. Winter came early, so they got stuck without being able to cross the pass, and they just got snowed in. They ended up like starving for the whole winter, and it was a crazy survival story. I think the people who ended up surviving actually were eating the other people in the party because, I mean, I guess they had to do what they had to do, right? You got to survive. But really crazy, really fascinating story. If you haven't heard of the Donner Party, it's quite creepy. I would recommend looking into it unless you're squeamish, because it's definitely not for the squeamish. Another day, another forest road. We're here. Come on out. I just realized I never showed you guys that I removed my center console that came stock with the truck. It just stuck out so far in the back here and got in Kaya's space. And I wasn't even able to fit this mattress, this little mattress pad here for Kaya while I had the center console. So I decided to just take that out, and instead I've got Kaya's food here, which funny enough works as a perfect armrest, so I'm not without an armrest. All right, folks, for dinner tonight, I'm gonna be making something that I haven't had for a while, but it sounded really good, and that's pasta carbonara. It's pretty simple to make, and there aren't that many ingredients. We've got spaghetti, some grated Parmesan, garlic, eggs, and I'm gonna be using some thick cut bacon. All right, first things first, chop up the garlic. Oh yeah, this knife needs sharpening. Now moving on down here, we're gonna do an egg and an egg white. To our egg mixture, I'm gonna add some Parmesan. And some freshly cracked black pepper. This pot's a little too small, but it's what we got, so we'll make it work. Almost there now. There we go. Now we're all in, baby. I don't think the traditional carbonara recipe calls for garlic, surprisingly, but I love garlic too much, and I can't resist, so in goes the garlic. I'm gonna add pasta. This is where the magic happens. I'm gonna scoop all that into the egg and Parmesan mixture. All that bacon, everything. And we're also gonna take the pasta water, pour that in there as well. And to the top of that, just add a little bit more fresh Parmesan and a little bit more cracked pepper. I went to pull a beer out of the fridge, and the corner of the beer hit the edge of the fridge or something, I don't know, but it just started spraying everywhere. And we unfortunately sprayed a beer, an entire beer, all over the camper. Well, I think it was about half of it, so. That is super delicious, y'all. Now, as much as I would love to just kick back, drink a beer, watch a movie, and relax on this lovely Friday night, I've got a lot of editing to catch up on. A lot. It's 9:30 p.m. right now. I'm tired, but it must be done, y'all. It must be done. I'll probably still drink a beer anyways.
Good morning, y'all, and happy Saturday. Good morning, Kaya.
Looks like a beautiful day out there.
A beautiful day to have some coffee.
Oh my gosh, that looks like an incredibly dark roast. If I'm being honest, don't typically like dark roasts, but that's all they had there. I mean, at a place called Mountain Brew, it's not surprising. Typically, mountain coffee gets associated with dark coffee. But whatever. Coffee's coffee, right? Let's give this a shot here. It is super dark. Check that out. Very dark roast. Very dark roast. You know what? The dark roast it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's pretty good, actually. Not my first choice of coffee, but it's what we got, and I'll definitely be drinking it. It actually kind of tasted a little bit like Starbucks. I think I already mentioned this, but it's Saturday right now, and that means the weekend crowds are here in full swing. So I think I'll just use the next day or two to get chores done. I have to grocery shop, I have to get more water, I have to do my laundry, maybe even try to take a shower, catch up on editing. I'm just gonna lay low for the next couple days and wait for the weekend crowds to die down. So earlier I discovered that my carne asada was leaking juices everywhere. So now I gotta clean out the fridge, which is always fun when everything's covered in meat juice. Always double Ziploc things, guys. If there's liquid in it, double seal it. Double Ziploc, whatever you want to call it. Delicious. Oh, I don't even know if this is carne asada juices, honestly. I think it is. Let's get all that taken care of. All right. Good as new. Take out the trash today. It's crazy how fast trash stacks up when you're on the road. I mean, I've only got this little trash bag, but still, it seems like every other day this is filling up. Man, I haven't been to a laundromat in a really long time, but $6.75 for a load seems steep, but what can you do, right? Want to go on a little walk while we wait for the laundry? Come on, let's go. Got all these groceries at grocery outlet for like 70 bucks. I feel like it's a ton of groceries for 70 bucks. We have successfully gotten all of our errands done for the day. I refilled my water, got rid of trash, restocked on groceries, did all my laundry, and the only thing that we didn't get to was I didn't get to take a shower, unfortunately, and that's only because the community center that I was gonna head to happened to be closed today for maintenance. But that's okay. It hasn't been that long since I took a shower. It sounded nice, you know. And now we have made it to camp for the night. This is our spot. There's this nice giant fire pit here that would be awesome to use, but unfortunately there is a fire ban in this area right now. Check this out. I was gonna get sriracha, but I saw this at Grocery Outlet, which is a Frank's Red Hot sriracha. And this was only 40 something cents. It was like 45 cents. Whereas the normal sriracha was, I think, like $4. So I'm not one to, you know, try to venture away from classic sriracha, but for 40 something cents, I couldn't pass that up, you know? So for the first time of the entire trip, I actually had to close the windows because it's getting chilly in here, which means it's going to be cold tonight, and I'm pretty excited for that. Oh, it's chilly tonight. Feels good. See you in the morning, little puppy. Good night. Just realized I didn't turn off the light all the way down here. That's great. Bam. Good night, guys. This is the first time of the year that I'm wearing my beanie. Well, at least the first time since summer. Obviously, I wore a beanie at the beginning of the year during the winter, but first time since the weather has gotten warm. Because it is chilly right now. I almost turned on my diesel heater when I woke up just to warm it up a bit in here, but I held off on that. I think I'm gonna hold off on that until it's really needed. Right now, I think a beanie and a fleece should do the trick. Autumn is coming. Autumn is coming, and I'm very excited. I think today I'm gonna go on a hike, but I realized last night that since I left for this trip, I haven't done anything without filming. I haven't just taken a day to go do something for fun without bringing the camera, and I feel like I should do that today. I feel like I should give myself a little break, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do. And that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. All of your support is appreciated, all of the comments, all of the likes. I wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for you guys, and for that, you know, I really, really am appreciative, and I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that y'all are able to get out on some adventures of your own, and we'll see you in the next one.